So are there any projects that you guys would like to see done with scraps? I know I have some in mind, specifically tags. I love my tags. And when I used to scrapbook, I used to make, with the embossing machine, pieces like this, and I used to make tags for my scrapbooks because I used to have pockets behind the 4x6 frames, and I would do certain, pages with, and then certain pages with, whatever, circles it could have been. And then I would sew them together and make a tag out of it and have it behind there. And I always did that. So I had some ideas of doing some different types of tags. Maybe that. And this is probably a good project to do, thing to do if you're sitting there watching TV and you have a coffee table and you're watching TV. Just sit there, use your BigShot or whatever machine you have to do your embossing folders, and just go ahead and emboss your scraps. I have quite a few different embossing folders. So I'm trying to put multiple pages in with it because I know it will take, instead of doing one at a time. And I love how the white comes out when you emboss. I'm also doing the piano paper. Gonna try these little ones. Let's do my script one. And I have all different size scraps. So no scrap is too small. And they all came through. It's all script. And this box here happens to have been a box of half-used papers that came from my silhouette machine that I had in another area, and had them on the side, and figured one day I'll come over here and just, rip apart what can be used as a scrap and just put them in a pile. And that's what I did, and that's why they're in that bin. And today's the day. Oh, it keeps moving on me. Let's see what's going on here. This one embossing folder is kind of tight. I don't know why, but it is. Look at that. Like, I just look at these and ideas are coming to me. So I'm not going to make you sit here with me and do all of these. I just wanted to do some just to kind of give you the idea of what you can do with your scraps. That's going to cut off, and that's going to cut off, and that's going to cut off. And then I will probably, the pieces I didn't get, roll them back through just on those one area. I could rip that area off. You know what? Maybe I will. And then I'll move on to a different embossing folder. And I have quite a few. The majority of my embossing folders are from Cuttlebug, and they're as old as my BigShot. Let's see if that'll take. So see, and this is pretty thick cardstock. This is basil cardstock, so it's pretty thick. And I'm able to double up on that. And I'll put that one to the side. And then some of these colors aren't colors I would necessarily use, but these could be used in a master board. Just trying to think, there are just so many different things you could do with these scraps, the little pieces. I wish I had an electric one so I didn't have to hand do all that, but I don't, and I'm not buying one. I already have 2 silhouettes, 2 crickets, the BigShot, a sidekick, another one that's like a sidekick. It's shaped like a purse. I had gotten it at a thrift store. I really don't use it. It sits there for show in my other room that has the other half of my craft supplies, which I share with my son and his game room. so after one day this week, I'll probably do a video on some type of project that we can do with these embossed scraps. But if you have the scraps to use and you have an embossing folder, I say go for it, emboss your scraps. This is a color cardstock I used a lot. My time clock embossing folder. Which would be great if you were doing a steampunk journal. So I know you guys are not up right now, so most likely you are not crafting. And hopefully you guys have some plans for this weekend, some nice plans for this weekend. We were going to go to Universal until we were invited to go to this lagoon in the area that we've never gone to before. So we're going to check it out. I've got a bird cage folder. I want to use a larger piece for my bird cages. Tearing out some of this cardstock. And it still went through all of them. So yeah, these are the other pieces, other folders I have. I have some more in my other craft room. As well. So So I'll just do a couple more and let you guys go. But again, just wanted to put this thought in your head. And be on the lookout for some other videos that I'm going to do with these scraps. In the days to come. I'm gonna have to get a bigger bucket for bigger basket for the embossed paper I've already done, being I did that little blue basket a while ago, and I've used it on some things. And like literally no piece is too small. I just did this piece, and this is an end of one of my 12 by 12 cardstocks. Gonna scatter them around. And it looks like they all went through. They're stuck, but they all went through. And I will leave you with that. These are the ones that I just did, and there's quite a few. So scraps, emboss them. We could do lots of projects with these, and we will. So I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope you are going to emboss your scraps something different than doing the same old master boards with just the paper not being embossed, especially the just the colored cardstock, not the pattern paper, or even the pattern paper looks pretty cool embossed, and if you go over it with one of your daubers, you could see the embossing even better. So I encourage you to do this. I hope you do. Let me know in the comments if you do, and I will talk to you in my next video. Thanks guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. You guys have an awesome Saturday, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.